There's a question of my neighbor. Die Frage meiner Nachbarin war eigentlich keine Frage, sondern eine Bitte. Und das wurde nicht richtig verstanden. Sie würde gerne eine Übersetzung wünschen, weil sie schlecht versteht.
She wanted to ask a question. She would wish that you have a translator because she would like to understand what you think. She doesn't understand.
Okay, I apologize. When we started, I realized that you know, when there has to be a certain groove, certain energy in my words. And I realized that it doesn't flow so much today between us, so I had to make a decision in the moment. But my words are not the most important thing. Okay. My words are not the most important thing.
Ja, also für ihn war es wichtig, dass er einfach seinen Rhythmus beibehält und die Energie ist eigentlich das Wichtigste und weniger die Worte. Das hat irgendwie so.
Yeah.
Question. Is there something when you look back in your life, so maybe you look back, not just always in here now, which you judge as essential for this opening up and breaking through?
You mean in my personal life? See, I never had any so-called interest in spirituality, in religion. I just recognized at the very early age the pain of not being authentic. For some reason, I understood at a very early age the pain of not being authentic and the society around me that is not authentic. And how I'm sacrificing my life for an idea that society is trying to mold me according to. And that drive to stay authentic at any price and meeting life in aloneness, because if you really want to keep your authenticity, you're alone out there. You're alone, there's nobody there with you. And that passion to be authentic, that passion is what started to connect to me deeper and deeper to myself. And of course, in a certain point, there was a so-called a switch, and I recognized myself as consciousness. But I didn't care. In the last minute, somebody, I remember a few days before, somebody was saying to me, listen, it might be enlightenment. I said, I don't care, it didn't interest me. Because I was authentic. I was already very much free. If you're truly authentic, then there's no a goal that is constantly leading you to liberate yourself. You don't have that anxiety. You're facing freedom. And then it just expands, but not at a space of contraction. And every teacher teaches according to his own way. This is my way. Being authentic, being simple. At any price. You must recognize the pain of not being authentic. Once you start to recognize the pain, then you realize you have nothing to lose anymore. You can let go of everything. That space is so precious. You start to recognize in a word, in a gesture, that when you're not authentic, it's painful. If each one of you will realize that, this is a great thing. This is much more powerful than any meditation. Meditation can easily be an escape, finding some comfort, temporary comfort. But to stay authentic, no matter what forces are around you, puts you right in the center, connects you right to who you truly are. It is through life, from the simple interactions with life, that you can really lead yourself and expand your own freedom. My teaching, I won't say teaching, it's too much, my approach. My approach is to make you understand how to lead yourself to freedom. You must do the walking yourself. And then the meaning of life truly reveals itself. And at each step that you take, being authentic, and that integrity, the true meaning of life reveals itself. Then there's no separation. You don't need any theories for that. No religion, no lineage. It is you meeting life. It is so simple. Because it's so simple, it's so powerful. Because the mind cannot hold on to any story. You, with yourself, in front of life. This is it. If what I'm saying puts you in a vacuum, then it's good. It's life, this and nothing else. Now what do you do with it? You can choose to be there in full presence, in love. You can choose to deny, to escape. Really value a flower. You have to truly be there. To truly value a child, you have to truly be there. Then in that moment, when you're truly there, valuing, it's a completely different flavor to live in. It's strength of existing. Any word that I'm going to try to describe this, it's not close here. This simple life and its full strength. And life goes on. And the mind is looking. And people are looking, and then they're dying. And new people are born, they're looking. Instead of just stopping. And grabbing the moment that it's going to go away. Because it's precious. Because there's no other moment like it. It will never come back.
Just a question.
Yeah.
Does reality seem like a film, like a dream? Sometimes. Or I think I feel myself like this. I watch a film. That's my film.
Good. Now you can truly participate in it. You can truly be in life when you are. When you identify, there's no gap there that you can really participate in life. You can really be there. You cannot really grab onto life from all angles. So identify with your little box. Think this is your life. But when you see your life on the periphery, then you can choose. You can say yes to everything. The manifested reality is a dream in comparison to the unmanifested. They say it's an illusion. It's transient, that's why it's an illusion in comparison to the unmanifested. Still it is there. Why not enjoy it? Why not be completely there and enjoy? Freedom is being a whole human being. Realizing your true self and bringing it to life. Because there's so much more to life, to this reality than realizing there is an illusion. There's so much more. Realization it's an illusion intensifies it. Has a flavor of freedom. Creativity truly starts when you're not trying to always find your location so-called reality to confirm who you are. When you're in total let go, that creativity can come. The beauty of liberation, the beauty of freedom is that finally your own song can be sung without thinking, manipulating it, where it's going to take you, or if it's good enough in comparison. Finally, all can come out. Yeah.
Yes, Amen. My question is, can there anything being done? Because I always want to do, my mind wants to do something, to achieve something. To come closer to the what I am, or existence. And if I stay in my normal life, in this busy mind, I always stay in there. So
for you personally, is to meet your fears, your anxiety. Once you truly meet your anxiety and you embrace it and you don't escape from it, then a bigger space will open. Your mind is using the spiritual search, so-called, as a mechanism to avoid feelings. Just meet what is. Be completely sincere with yourself. Completely. Without any compromise. If you're completely sincere with yourself, then you're going to meet what is taking you away from yourself. The mind is looking on the outside as an escape mechanism from truly being. Once you have the courage to completely meet yourself with all your humanness, with all your doubts and your fears and your sadness, whatever is there, and your joy, because many times it's difficult to admit the joy and delight that you have. It's not only difficult to admit darkness. Sometimes it's very difficult to admit that what you recognize as true love. Sometimes there's shame there. If you truly meet yourself where you are, then the godly reveals itself. Intimacy. This is the godly intimacy. So it is to really just be there. And what a relief it is to be. And no matter what you need, there's also always a flavor of relief, of joy there. Because your true self is starting to come to life. Your true self is being recognized. Even though there's pain, even though there's fear, if you don't escape, you're recognizing your true self. To have the passion, to be authentic, is to truly say yes to life. Okay? Life, not as some idea in the mind. Life. What we're doing here. What will be waiting outside. Life.
Sure. I was actually doing authentic with it. When you say authentic, is it living every moment in my life, being aware of myself? I'm not sure what you meant with this. I mean, authentic is such a...
What does it mean to you?
Being myself.
Good enough.
Me.
Good enough.
My true self. I'm thinking of the ego that is there also, so...
When you truly are, when you're truly authentic, the ego has no power.
Okay.
Because when to be truly authentic is to cherish the moment. You're not thinking if the word I'm going to say will get me anywhere. The future does not matter. It is the moment.
Okay.
The ego is not authentic. It's constantly trying to keep the mechanism of his own existence alive. Ego is not bad, as long as his authenticity is expressed through. So one second. The more you become aware, the more you'll see there's always a little power game between the ego and the being. Like the ego sometimes, you see your mind trying to manipulate reality and you feel the pain, and then you stop it and you pull the energy backwards for yourself. So you can see in your daily living how sometimes there's a temptation not to be authentic. As you grow wiser, you see that even so-called the gratification of not being authentic cannot match to the joy of just being. This is true wisdom, when you start to see that movement. But nothing on the outside world can really compensate you losing yourself, even for 1 minute. No fame, no money, nothing. You start to see how even one word that you say, one word that is not true, is already taking you away. It's so simple to just be authentic. Every human being hopes for that. It's just the illusion that love won't be there that keeps you away from a complete let go. The moment there's a let go, then love's there, true love is there. The moment you taste what is true love is, you see that no love from another human being can match. Because you are the source. Why go there if it all comes from here? Why try to get love from other human beings that are themselves not connected, are themselves fearful? It's a fight that never ends. If you look at your life, it's a struggle that never ends. It is all within yourself. You are the solution only. You still have a question?
No,
Okay.
you can answer.
Synchronicity. Yeah. No, there's someone behind. Yeah.
On one hand, that it makes no sense to try getting love from other people, and on the other hand, that it's important to enjoy life, to be in life, which other people are a vital part of. Then what is the correct or the best approach to people?
The correct approach is like what we did here. Just sharing a beautiful moment together.
With no intention.
With no intention. Maybe the intention, it's not. The intention is the moment, the sharing. There has to be an intention, has to be a focus in the moment. It's to celebrate life. Celebrate life. For me, it's one of, I don't teach much in Germany, but I'm planning to come more often. So if you're still interested in sharing the moment with me, you can check on my website. And soon I'll do something here in this area or somewhere in Germany. It was a pleasure, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.